see you.
You're willing to be left alone with me in this stage of mine. I will not stand by and let you rip apart everything I've worked so hard for. And I will stop you by force if necessary.
Mick Foley, you are fired. For the past 20 years, people have said, Nature Boy, who is going to be the next Nature Boy? The answer was nobody until I saw the great AJ Styling and Profile Styles. He will be the next Ric Flair.
I've been here for almost 8 long years, and no matter the level of greatness that I've achieved in this company, it's never been known as the house that AJ Styles built.
Let me tell you something, Ric Flair. You don't run this show around here, brother. I do. And because of your interference at Genesis, I'm going to give Kurt Angle another shot at the World Heavyweight title. And if you stick your nose in that ring, I'll gratefully grand slam AJ Styles, disqualify his butt, and give the belt to Kurt Angle, brother.
AJ's in the middle of the ring, locked in the ankle lock. AJ might not have no choice, Mike, but to tap out. He's gonna break his ankle. Instead, he rolls through. Counter. What the hell just happened here? Referee Earl Hebner just called for the bell. I mean, Kurt didn't tap. Not that I saw. That quick?
You let this happen. You know it. I go back to WWE. I quit.
You think Hulk Hogan was involved in this?
I don't know. I mean, did history just repeat itself here? I don't know what to say.
From last week involving Hulk Hogan, Kurt Angle, Eric Bischoff, and Mick Foley.
Plus, we will kick off qualifying matches for the upcoming 8-card stud tournament at Against All Odds.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Impact Zone, Eric Bischoff and the Immortal Hulk Hogan.
Two things have already been established in the first few weeks of the Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff era in TNA. There's going to be change, we've already seen it, and there's going to be controversy, we've already lived it. First off, Hulk Hogan advises us that he has been investigating the circumstances behind the abrupt and the controversial conclusion to last week's AJ Styles Kurt Angle World Championship match.
Well, Mike, we do know this. Kurt Angle has been behind closed doors with Hulk Hogan all day. Unfortunately, TNA cameras have been denied access.
And Taz, we hope to find out what led to Eric Bischoff staggering to the ring, his face a bloody mess, and then subsequently firing Mick Foley.
You know something, Eric Bischoff? It's wide open right here in the Impact Zone, brother. And things are rocking and rolling. They're moving so fast. There's so much business. I want to get Mick Foley out here right now. We got something we got to work out, brother.
papers. Terminated by Eric Bischoff last week on Impact.
Which, has me wondering, Mike, why is Mick Foley here? He was fired last week. I guess the next chapter in this story hopefully will unfold right here and now.
Well, Mick, thanks for coming out to visit us here right in the middle of the Impact Zone, brother. Things are going so good here. I want to nip a lot of things in the butt. And right now, this situation between you two guys, we're going to work it out here and now, Mick Foley.
Oh, sir. Not to disagree with anything you want to do, but we don't have a situation here, man. I mean, I took care of the situation. I fired him last week after he beat me half to death.
Well, Eric, there's been a lot of buttons that have been pushed around here on a constant basis every single minute. And I've never had a chance to work with Mick Foley or Cactus Jack or whatever you are right now, brother. But I see a lot of good things here, man. I see a lot of things that, are right on the money. But also, the closer I get to you, there's a lot of things that need to be dialed in, Eric, I think if we really had half a chance, we might be able to turn him into an asset, brother.
But also, this is a guy who laid his hands on me. He could have put me in a hospital for crying out loud.
Hulk, I'm going to give you the honest truth here. Last week, I wanted to hit Eric Bischoff. In retrospect, I wish I had put my hands on Eric Bischoff, but I look at the little laceration, maybe one or two little stitcheroonies, and it's obvious to anybody that I didn't touch Eric.
So what? Mick Foley, you're going to come out here in front of all these people who saw me covered from head to toe in blood. I could barely make it to the ring. You're going to tell me and expect them to believe for one moment that you didn't attack me?
You know why they believe it, Eric? Because you look too damn good. Because if I'd put my hands on you, if I'd attacked you, you wouldn't be standing here today. They would have carried you out of my office on a plate.
Whoa, guys, hold on. Eric, I'm not saying that I don't believe you, but, guys, this is a situation where Mick Foley, we need to get this under control. It has to be made sense. And you either work it out, brother, or you walk out. You know something? That's up to Eric. So work it out or walk out.
Mick Foley, work it out or walk out.
Well, Mick Foley seems like he might be getting a second chance.
That's up to Eric Bischoff.
Listen, Jeff, I'm telling you right now, I'm nervous about this. I called in my friendship card. He's doing a favor for me. It's a couple guys that have been in the business for a long time. No lawyer, just a couple guys working some stuff out. I'm worried. Don't do me wrong, Jared. I'm telling you right now, don't do me wrong.
Bubba, listen, you can trust me. What I've been through over the last 7.5 years, the ups and downs, I realized that, listen, you can trust me. Let's do this. No lawyers, no nothing. Let's go talk to Hulk.
I mean it, Jared. Come on now.
I'm standing here with Ken Anderson, and tonight...
I get it. You and I are buddies. Yeah, you and I are buddies. We're tight, right? We go way back. For your information, and everybody else for that matter, it's Mr. Anderson, okay? Show some respect. See, give me this. See, I got to do everything myself, which sucks. I got to announce myself, and obviously tonight I don't have a match, so I have to freaking book myself. So, with that being said, I am issuing an open challenge to anyone in the TNA locker room. I don't care if it's Sting, the Motor City Machine Guns, Beer Money, Samoa Joe, this frickin' camera guy right here, the guy that drops my mic. How about you, honey? You wanna go?
No.
That's what I thought. But deep down inside, I'm begging. I'm praying to God that it's Abyss. Please, Abyss, accept my challenge. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because no matter who I step into that ring with, the only person, the only name that everybody's going to remember at the end of the night is none other than yours truly, Mr. Anderson.
Well, sounds like
Anderson.
I'm telling you, Mike, Anderson might want to be careful what he wishes for.
Couldn't agree with you more. Sunday, February the 14th, and against all odds, TNA will introduce the 8-card stud tournament, where the winner of that tournament will become the #1 contender to the TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
And Mike, tonight we start a series of qualifying matches to see who will advance into the tournament.
And Taz, those qualifiers, they start right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is an 8-card stud tournament qualifying match scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from London, England, Desmond Wolf.
Now, I finally was able to get the name of the lovely young lady that walks out with Desmond Wolf.
Educate us.
Chelsea. That's her name. She occasionally comes out with Wolf. You know, Desmond's very standoffish. But, you know, I got a little rapport with him, so you let me know. Her name's Chelsea.
What's the association?
Well, we talk sometimes. That's really it. There's nothing more.
No. I mean the association between Desmond Wolf and Chelsea.
Oh, you know, he didn't get into that. I don't know about his romantic life or anything. I think she just kind of, like, stirs his martinis for him and stuff like that. And, I don't know. She's, as long as she's around, I'm happy. Smoke it.
Tonight, we begin the process of filling out the 8 empty slots that will comprise the brackets for the appropriately named 8-card stud tournament. And Taz, the stakes are high.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you got an opportunity to be the #1 contender for the TNA World Heavyweight title. I mean, this is going to be the best of the best here at TNA in this tournament.
His opponent from Phoenix, Arizona,
Sean Morley can't be focused on his film career. He's going to raise his level of concentration on this 8-card stud qualifier if he's going to advance into the one-night tournament that will take place on February the 14th and against all odds.
Hey, listen, this is not Sean Morley's first film shoot, if you get my drift. This guy's a bona fide professional, and part of his swagger, part of his shtick, is coming out here and doing his whole thing that he does. Once that bell rings, it's go time. Oh, he's after this one. It's go time for Sean Morley. See that? Wow.
We cannot emphasize enough just how important these qualifying matches are to the TNA futures of the competitors. And those competitors have been handpicked by Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff. Simply put, you've got to win to get in to the 8-card stud tournament at against all odds.
Well, you know, it's like in baseball tournaments, the old expression, you know, one and done. You know, you don't win, you're done. I mean, that's basically what you're saying here, Mike. Well, right now, Morley got a very good hammerlock on Desmond Wolf. Nice switch by Wolf.
You know, if you compare experience levels, it's advantage to the veteran Sean Morley.
Yeah, but, you know, you got to give the, you know, that creative violence I like to see. You know, when I see Desmond Wolf, he's got that creative violence about him. He's so clever and cunning, thinks of different ways to pick apart your body.
The offense is unique. It's even unorthodox at times. It may be something that Sean Morley is not that familiar with as well.
Well, I agree with that, but Morley able to just level the playing field with a couple of nasty clotheslines followed up by a chop.
Well, he caught him with clotheslines from the left side, but we've seen Morley has hit you with shots from the right. It's like he's ambidextrous out here. That's got to be difficult to try and defend, but that's the perfect offense for Desmond Wolf.
We've seen Desmond Wolf do that maneuver, that flying hammerlock takedown time and time again. Just imagine what it does to your shoulder joint when you're hammerlocked and then a man just takes his feet out from under him, drives you face first.
We want to thank all the TNA fans for making last week's episode the most watched Impact ever on Thursday nights.
Absolutely. I mean, oh, well, look at this cover here. We're just, oh, there's Chelsea. She's quite the looker.
Well, we talked about the unorthodox offense.
Yeah, this is it.
Watch the way here as he bridges back. He's almost just letting the leverage do the work for him.
Yeah, I've been a lot of matches in my day, and a lot of wrestling rooms and wrestling matches. And I don't know how Morley got out of that thing, but it was very well done by Sean Morley to get out of that wacky submission that Wolf had on.
You know, it's not just about number one contender status in terms of this tournament, these qualifiers. Hogan and Bischoff tell us that the results will assist them in a ranking system, and I love having that defined top 10 contender.
Oh, I think that's an awesome idea by Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan. A ranking system is something that you very, very rarely see in professional wrestling.
It's like Hogan and Bischoff, they're dangling the carrot with the ranking system. Yeah, you should have pride in being in the top 10, but you should always aspire to move up the list of the rankings.
Absolutely, you're on the chase to get to the top of the mountain. And now look at this,
Here's
Sean Morley
going to try to make his way into the tournament, but barely gets a 1 count before Wolf powers out.
Yeah, Wolf, besides being very talented as a competitor, he's also very resilient. I think Sean Morley got caught in the shoulder again. Watch out!
Power game on display from Sean Morley. Motions to the crowd that he's going to go high risk and try and finish Desmond Wolf off.
Wolf! Oh! Very quick right there to hit that rope, use the momentum. Might be a Tower of London, Mike.
That's exactly what it is. Morley commits on the top rope. Wolf hits the Tower of London and advances to the 8-card stud tournament.
A very competitive matchup between both these men, both these athletes. Excellent showing by both. Desmond Wolf able to inch it out in the end with the dreaded Tower of London.
When it comes to Desmond Wolf's future here in TNA, things are looking bright. He's got this very important win as he heads to Against All Odds.
Well, Eric, thanks for your time tonight, guys. I appreciate you seeing me.
Oh, Jeff, where's your attorney?
No,
I mean,
Eric.
the lawsuit you're going to sue us
No,
for everything.
No.
What happened there?
No attorneys this time. And I apologize for a couple of weeks ago with the attorney bit and all that. Look, what I want to get off my chest, what I want to tell you man to man, face to face. Your boy Bubba, over the last week and a half, we've been around and around, but maybe the outsider in him sort of got me to see things different. Take a long, hard look in the mirror, and, you know, over the last 7 or 8 years, I've done some things that have broken people's trust. And I'm here to not just repair that and rebuild it, but start new.
Trust is the most important thing, Jeff. We've all been through a lot. So if this is the old Jeff Jarrett, like when I first started with your family, that's what we want here. Is that what we have now?
Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely. And actions speak louder than words. I'm here to show you my actions. If I have to start at the very bottom of the ladder, I'll work my way up step by step. It doesn't matter. Now, I hadn't been in the ring 7 or 8 months, but give me some time. Give me a...
Well, we do need help here. I mean, we need help here immediately. There's no doubt about that. Good.
I'm ready.
I hate to break this up, but I've got an idea.
Go.
You're right. We do need some immediate help. In fact, Ken Anderson just made an open challenge, and we haven't filled it yet. You want to, this is perfect. You want to get back in the ring and work off that ring rust, earn our trust. We've got an issue here that we need some help with. We can trust you to go in there and have a phenomenal match
against
with
all
Ken
odds.
Anderson. No. You're not hearing me. Tonight, the main event, Jeff. Jeff Jarrett makes his comeback at TNA against Ken Anderson in the main event. Perfect situation. You got what you wanted. You helped us solve a problem. I love it.
Eric, I hadn't wrestled in 7 months, man.
Oh, but you're a phenomenal athlete. I'm sure you're going to be just fine.
This is best for TNA.
This is what you want?
Yes.
I'll go get ready, guys.
Oh, and Jeff, good luck.
Damn. Damn, you're stiff.
It was gut check.
Oh, my God. Back it down a notch.
We talked earlier about the abrupt, the controversial conclusion to last week's AJ Styles, Kurt Angle, TNA World Heavyweight Championship match. Let's go back and review.
Well, Kurt Angle had the match won, in my opinion, right in the middle of the ring. He had that ankle lock on AJ Styles, excellent counter, then by AJ, and then out of nowhere, referee Earl Hebner just ringing the bell before, anything.
There was no sign of Kurt tapping.
No, nothing. Everything was just, it was like a shocking moment. I mean, look, to be honest, this is not the first time we've seen Earl Hebner, involved with some kind of shenanigans like this. I mean,
and then how about Hebner, Ric Flair, and AJ Styles just getting out of the impact zone so quickly?
It was highway robbery at its blatant best, and Kurt Angle was livid. And I can't blame him. And this moment, I will never forget. I'm telling you, I will never forget Kurt Angle spitting in Hulk Hogan's face. Then Kurt just went ballistic. He was frustrated, angry. He was screwed.
He was thinking that all of his opportunities at getting a shot at the TNA World Heavyweight title were down the drain. That was it. But he has been in the office of Hulk Hogan all day. TNA cameras denied access. Kurt Angle wants some answers.
I like them. These are all your suits, custom made, brother.
Like
Woo!
I like them.
I like this color.
Who's your baby now?
Yeah, I like this. Are we not going on a little vacation?
30 days off, man. 30 days.
All right.
You should work perfectly for those 30 days.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, it's going to be off and on the floor, if you know what I mean.
Hey, whoa.
I'm ready.
I need a friend, too.
I know just the girls to call
You
for
do?
you.
For me, too?
Of course.
We got the hookup. Now, let me what about
Take
this
them
one,
all,
Rick?
Jim. Take them all, brother.
All?
Silk, Armani. I mean, you know it, brother.
Take them all.
Custom made, my friend.
We're taking them all. We might as well get out of here and take our vacation.
You got to call your friends.
You ready to
Call
go?
your friends. Don't leave me alone.
Honey, we got you taken care of.
Oldest ride, longest line.
All I have to do is make a call.
Woo!
Some things never change.
I know, brother.
While the world champ vacations, the contenders are fighting to see who the #1 challenger will be. Tournament qualifier #2 is next.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is an 8-card stud tournament qualifying match. Scheduled for one part of the 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from the City of Angels,
Well, if you're going to win this tournament, Mike, on confidence alone, I think Daniels might be the winner.
Had that competitive match with AJ at Final Resolution, you know he's dying for another chance at the gold.
Well, he's got it.
His opponent is one half of the TNA World Tag Team Champions from Houston, Texas,
Taz, let's talk pluses and minuses. Is it a disadvantage tonight for Hernandez that so much of his focus and mindset is on tag team competition with his partner, Matt Morgan?
It could be. My opinion, I don't think so. I mean, a lot of years, a good portion of Hernandez's career, has been as a singles competitor. But to your point, he obviously, as one half of the tag team champions, has been concentrating on being a tag team competitor.
Pretty obvious that Daniels wants to employ a hit-and-run style of offense. We see it with the attack even before the bell.
Well, Daniels is giving up a lot of height and body weight and power to Supermax Hernandez, so he better utilize his speed, he being Daniels.
To me, with Daniels, it's almost as much quickness as it is pure speed. That's what he's going to need to exploit. Well, you talked about the power game.
Well, Daniels' speed and quickness is not helping him while he's vertically upside down in the middle of the impact zone.
And he's being held there for as long as Supermax wants.
Good God.
This is amazing, isn't it? This strike.
I swear, I think that Hernandez might have been able to hold Daniels up there as long as he wanted. All the blood rushing to Daniels' head. Nice sunset flip. I don't think this worked.
Yeah, Hernandez not fazed by that.
Wow.
One of the things that the power and strength of Hernandez has here against Daniels, to me, it allows him to almost dictate the pace of the match.
Absolutely, and I think that's why, we're seeing Daniels go to the eyes, try and shut down Hernandez. Oof! I see Segura to the back of the head. That might slow down Supermex. How big is this tournament, though, Mike? How big is this thing, man? I mean, the opportunity to be the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title?
And to me, equally as important, the ranking system that Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff will use going forward. I mean, you want to aspire to make that top 10 and then move your way up that ladder of success.
So obviously, we can assume that Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff's eyes are intently on this tournament, even though everything that's going on behind the scenes here in TNA and all the responsibilities of Hulk and Eric.
And these qualifying matches, it's step number 1 in the tournament. STO takedown to the judo playbook, and then springing back right into the pin. At the far leg hook, but only able to get 2 on Hernandez. The pin attempt by Daniels.
Well, that's the right attack, Mike, that Daniels wants to use. Hit and move, quick, and then a high-impact move. Quick cover, but to no avail.
Daniels, well, he was going to try and overpower Supermex. Hernandez has none of it, and then gets kneed right in the back and then sent out to the arena floor.
Yeah, well, I think Hernandez was trying to get his wits about him, had his back turned to his opponent, which is rule number 1 that you don't break as a competitor.
And Daniels right there to meet Supermex as he tries to come out. Slingshot in, shoulder block. It drops Daniels, and so does that clothesline.
Yeah, you don't want to let Hernandez build momentum. That would not be good.
Whoa! What we talked about, the power dictating the pace. He's got the momentum on his side. Hit into the corner, and he just sandwiched Daniels.
Daniels going for a ride right there. Beal, Big Beal, care of the T-shirt. The Beal T-shirt.
Oh, able to sidestep Hernandez, follow through with a forearm that takes Supermex down.
Yeah, look at Hernandez. He seems like he's out of it a little bit. Maybe playing possum. Obviously playing possum.
Look at this agility for a 300-pounder.
That's a big possum.
Oh, he's just caught with an open hand. The palm thrust in the corner. Daniels feeling his confidence level rising. He heads up to the top.
Can he get him over? Can Daniels get him over? But look at this.
Nice. Tried to beat Hernandez at his own power game. Big Supermex able to fight him off. Goes airborne, but caught nothing but canvas on the way down.
This might be the beginning of the end of Hernandez. Daniels seems like he's getting him in his sights here. The roll-up.
The quick roll-up. Oh, using the ropes to leverage the pin, but not enough to keep Supermex down.
How strong is Hernandez, even though Daniels was cheating and had the leverage advantage using the second rope? Still, Hernandez so powerful, able to kick out. His palm strikes now. Oh!
That would be a shoulder strike.
You think?
To counter the palm strikes.
Hernandez just like, get off me. Boom!
Gonna take him up. He's got Daniels up on his shoulder. Oh, God, wrenches him directly down.
Good God.
Pin, follow, 3 count.
Here's the winner, Hernandez.
Well, congratulations to Supermex for advancing in this all-important 8-card stud tournament.
And there you see it. Hernandez joins Desmond Wolfe. Moving on to the 8-card stud tournament, and against all odds, their respective careers, they advance in the Hogan-Bischoff era. And still to come, Jeff Jarrett returns to the ring after a 7-month absence to meet Mr. Anderson.
But Mike, up next, lucky you. You get to be the mediator between these two teams. Best of luck, Mike. You're going to need it.
Ladies and gentlemen, and against all odds, it is going to be the historic first ever meeting of 2 of professional wrestling's most famous tag teams. At this time, let me introduce to you a team that is dangerous, a team that is hardcore, and a team that is just plain nasty. I'm talking about Knobs and Sags, the Nasty Boys.
Well, for those who don't know, the Nasty Boys, well, they're basically all about being vile. They're all about vulgarity. They're all about being mean and nasty. And they're from Nastyville, which, from what my people tell me, I think that's about 2 miles, maybe 3 miles southwest of Port Saint-Nomme. That's basically what the Nasty Boys are all about.
Who's nasty now, huh?
These guys are not about being pretty. They're not about being on the cover of GQ.
Baby, get used to it. We are here.
They're not eating low carb.
In TNA.
Kicking butt and taking names.
And their opponents at against all odds. The most celebrated, the most decorated tag team in professional wrestling history. 23-time World Tag Team Champions, Brother Ray, Brother Devon, Team 3D.
Well, the most decorated tag team in the history of professional wrestling is right there on your screen, folks. And there is no denying the success worldwide that Brother Ray and Brother Devon has had. I don't know if there's enough security here in TNA to keep these two teams apart, as we see right here. What the hell? Get out!
Hey, Nasties, check this out. Check this out. You waited until me and my brother were in Japan. Then you showed up at TNA. You destroyed our locker room. Then the next week you waited and you blast us in the back of the head, the both of us in the back of the head, like a couple of punks. But last week, me and my brother took 2 steel chairs and wrapped them around your heads. Yeah, you remember? You remember? You know what I want to know? You know what he wants to know? You know what they want to know? Where the hell have you been for the past 10 years? Listen, fat boy, we've been nasty. We were born nasty. We're gonna be nasty. We're still nasty. We're always nasty. And we're gonna die nasty. Unlike you two bozos.
You know something, Nasty Boys? That's real cute. But while you've been sitting on your fat asses for the past 10 years, let me tell you what my brother and I have been doing. We have been winning World Tag Team titles. We have been winning those tag team titles in every company that we've been in, starting with ECW, WWE. We've also been overseas getting titles in All Japan, New Japan, and for the past 5 years, we have been right here at TNA fighting for those world. For TNA,
shut up, you bunch of losers!
Titles. And gentlemen, not only does that make us the best, but there's no other tag team has ever come close to accomplishing what we have. Not you, not anybody before you. You know it. And these fans in Orlando, Florida, they know it.
Well, listen up, you two bozos. The Road Warriors, the Steiner Brothers, the Hart Foundation, Hall and Nash, Harlem Heat. The list goes on and on about legendary tag teams that have felt the wrath of the Nasty Boys. Now, Team 3D, you're on the Nasty Boys chopping block. And come Valentine's Day, February 14th, me and Jag ain't gonna be giving you two idiots any flowers or chocolates. We're gonna be knocking your stinking teeth down
down your ugly, stinking throat and beat you up like we beat everybody up. They line them up. We knock them down.
Check this out. Hey, listen to this. Listen, knobs and skanks, skags, whatever your name is. Listen, we could sit here and take jabs at each other all day long. The bottom line is this. People all over the world want to see Keith 3D and the Nasty Boys kick the crap out of each other.
I don't think the TNA Arena can handle it.
Shut up, I'm talking, you big blood moron! Against all odds! We'll see you then! You ready? Team 3D!
Well, at against all odds, I mean, it's not going to be pretty, but it's going to be violent. It's going to be Valentine's Day. It's going to be more like a St. Valentine's Day massacre. I can't wait.
Coming up next is a TNA Knockout 6-person tag, and it's going to be the Beautiful People versus the TNA Knockout Champion Tara and the TNA Tag Team Champions, Awesome Kong and Hamada. But my one question for you girls is, how do you feel about Angelina Love coming back onto the scene?
Oh my God. If I have to hear that name one more time, I'm going to throw up. Okay? Ever since she's been back, she's just been wallowing in our shadows. Every time we turn around, there's Angelina. She's got to even go as far as attack us. I mean, come on. I mean, I know everybody just wants to be a BP, but not everyone's just cut out for it. So that's why she got the step in.
She's so 2009, Christy.
5 minutes ago.
And the Beautiful People have moved on to bigger and better things.
Right.
And that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. We're going to move on to bigger and better things, and we're going to show the entire world where the TNA Knockout Gold really belongs. And that's right here.
In our bellies? Please pet her. I'm too far away to reach. Please just pet her.
Lacey,
Pretty.
around our waist.
That's even better. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
You can only imagine what's going through the mind of Jeff Jarrett as he prepares for his in-ring return.
It's Jeff Jarrett versus Mr. Anderson, and it's tonight.
Bobby, I'm glad you made it in. Flight okay?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Good. Listen, like I told you last week, I had a chance to talk to the Hulkster. He and I went through the roster, and, you know, he agrees with me, man. It took a lot of guts for you to come in here and realize that this was really your opportunity, and we're both really, really impressed with that. I can't thank you enough. And, you know, all things considered, man, we just, well, I got to tell you, you're fired.
I'm fired.
Fired. F-I-R-E-D. You're fired! You're fired! Fired! Taking out the trash.
That wasn't what Bobby Lashley expected.
Hey, from where I sit, Mike, kudos to Eric Bischoff. You know what? Lashley's the same guy who a couple weeks ago asked for his release. He don't want to be here? Let him go.
Introducing team number 1, Velvet Sky, Addison Rain, and Lacey Von Erich. They are the Beautiful People.
Well, it's the dilemma that we often face with the Beautiful People. Do we talk wrestling during the entrance or let the pictures tell the story?
I think the second one. I go with item B or 2. That's basically, and I like this. I've been noticing Lacey Von Erich doing this new little, like, doop-de-doo entrance she does. She's been working on it for weeks. I mean, she does a great job with it, by the way.
You think maybe this is the night that the Beautiful People finally pay it off with the three-way kiss?
I think this is the night that I really wish I probably was reincarnated as a second rope. What about that? Do you ever want to be a second rope?
Right about now.
There you go. Let the pigeons loose!
Their opponents first, they are the Knockout Tag Team Champions, Hamada and Awesome Kong.
Well, the good news for the Beautiful People, is that they get to prove themselves tonight to Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff as worthy challengers, top contenders to the Knockout Champions. The bad news, they have to compete against the dominant force known as Awesome Kong and Hamada, the tag team title holders in the Knockout division.
Yeah, the beautiful people might not be too beautiful by the end of this matchup.
You ever feel broken, Mike? From the state of California, the TNA Knockout Champion.
Broken. You ever feel broken? Sometimes I feel broke. My wife goes to the mall. But anyway, I digress. And you know who lives in that little trampoline house?
Well, it's Poison.
Poison lives in that little house.
And you see this? Just the mere appearance of the champ's pet tarantula. It's got the beautiful people freaking out.
I don't blame the beautiful people. Why does Tara have to bring that tarantula, daddy long leg spider out here anyway? Is it a daddy long leg or a tarantula?
Probably one word, intimidation.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yep. You look at this knockout dream team that's been assembled on paper, all the champions, they look unbeatable. Kong and Hamada, the tag champs. Tara, the singles champ. No question, they're a three-person force to be reckoned with. But if you know the history of Kong and Tara, you've got to question whether they can work together. Can they coexist?
Well, not if Madison Rayne's going to keep doing like the cooties making fun of, you know, her opponents. That's not really a good idea, but I don't know if they can coexist. Time will tell, obviously.
You hear the beautiful people on the pre-match interview prior to this matchup. I think their focus is obviously split. Seemed to me like they were talking more about Angelina Love's jealousy and bitterness, and that's their words, than they were about tonight's match.
Yeah, well, you know, there's a long storied history between Angelina Love and the beautiful people. We know that. So I can understand where Velvet Sky and Madison, you know, are still upset over the whole Angelina Love being back here in TNA.
And what did Madison say? Angelina, so 2009.
Look at the balance here.
Incredible balance and agility from Hamada.
Look at that. Beautiful into an arm drag. Excellent by Hamada. I personally don't think that Angelina's 2009. I think she's like 2010, 11, 12.
No limit.
No limit. I'm down with Angelina. Yeah. Easy, Mike.
Madison Rayne taking Hamada, positioning her over on the side of the ring where the beautiful people can make the quick tag in, and you see that's exactly what they do. Velvet Sky, then the quick tag to Lacey Von Erich.
I don't know what's worse. Velvet's voice just screaming how degrading, like not degrading, like how grating on your nerves it is.
Yes.
Or getting your arm twisted off by Lacey Von Erich, who was in there for a cup of coffee.
And then Madison Rayne back in.
Thank
More
you.
like a cup of tea.
Who? Madison?
Well, cup of coffee, cup of tea.
Yeah.
Hamada rolls through.
She's trying to break the grip of Madison Rayne.
Turn the advantage her way, and she ends up doing so with a drop toe hold. And then the tag is in. Here's the knockout champ, Tara.
Tara just bringing the right hands. There's a third one.
Series of shots. Good old power game with the mid-ring slam.
See that? Stepping on Madison's stomach was Tara.
Yeah, on her way to that standing moonsault.
Might get her.
Here's the pin.
Tara's showing awesome athleticism with that standing moonsault.
Taz immediately following tonight's Impact broadcast. Check out TNA Live. What a great post-game show that is. Ooh. Just one place, TNAWrestlingLive.com. As Madison Rayne hits the clothesline into the pin.
Well, referee Jamie McGee almost got the free there.
Jamie Tucker.
Right. And now you see Tara going face first into the wrong corner, the beautiful people's corner.
Bad side of town. Beautiful people continue the beatdown.
Well, it's a 3-on. We have these three, hot chicks on you. Some might enjoy it. Yeah, some might like it. Tara doesn't. 3-on-1. Outnumbered. I saw a movie like that once.
Referee Jamie McGee distracted.
Jamie Tucker.
Right. And Taz, I've just been told that Hulk Hogan has summoned Earl Hebner, the referee for last week's controversial AJ Styles Kurt Angle title match, to his office, and we're going to have a camera crew on the scene to document that.
Sounds like Earl's going to have some explaining to do. Oh, my God, Madison, you're giving up. Oh, both.
Madison and Lacey.
Giving up some size. Oh.
Power game of Awesome Kong, and she quickly turns it over to her tag team partner Hamada. Connects with the drop kick on Madison Rayne.
Nice reversal by Madison. Can she capitalize? Oh, ran into a straight thrust kick by Hamada.
Clothesline from Lacey, missed, but that kick sure didn't.
Oh, my God.
The lethal kicks of Hamada. Got all three of the beautiful people down. Big slam for Lacey. Hamada gonna go all the way to the top.
Well, watch Velvet looking for...
Oh, look out below. Moonsault from the top.
She got the win here. Hamada had the win. Ugly stick in play in the hands of Madison. Watch out. Referee is distracted by Tara.
Awesome Kong chasing Velvet Sky out of the impact zone. Madison Rain hits Hamada after using the ugly stick.
Well, obviously, the cohesiveness and teamwork by the beautiful people won them this match, and a little bit of cheating also.
Yeah, cohesiveness, teamwork, and the ugly stick.
Hey, look, by any means necessary, I guess that's how the beautiful people live by. You see Tara trying to explain to the referee, what exactly happened. Oh.
From behind, Madison Rain with the ugly stick to the back of the TNA Knockout Champion.
And now it's both Lacey and Madison is stomping a hole in
That's Angelina Love.
Oh, here we go. Playing field might just be getting a little more level now, Mike.
Madison Rain, Lacey Von Erich being taken down by the former Beautiful People member, Angelina Love.
Well, I think everybody's happy to see Angelina, especially Tara.
Taz, the cameras are in position. Oh, let's go to Hulk Hogan's office.
You know, Earl, it's not good. It's all the boys are talking about. Your side of the story, trying to justify why you rang the bell so damn soon. It wasn't time, Earl. You know, and I knew. Why? Why'd you ring that bell?
When he reversed him out of the ankle lock. When Angle went over, he hit the mat.
No.
That's a tap out.
No, it wasn't. I was there. I was watching the monitor. I could see through the curtains. I could see you in the ring. AJ fought for his life. Kurt's the master of the ankle lock. He had it. He couldn't get it hooked. He had the hold on. He couldn't cinch it. He couldn't hook it. AJ was lucky when he reversed it. Brother, and you know as well as I do. 30 years in this business, just like me, you know when it's cinched. You know when it's hooked. You know when something's going to break. And I'm telling you, brother, something's wrong here because it wasn't time to ring the bell. And there's a pattern, Earl. You're my friend, but I got to say it. 12 years ago in Montreal, you rang the bell and it wasn't time. And now here, with everything I got going, all the problems I have, why would you do this to me? I'm your friend. I want to know the truth, Earl. So tell me why you rang the bell.
You want to know the truth?
Yes.
I'll tell you the truth. Brett didn't screw Brett. Vince didn't screw Brett. Sean didn't screw Brett. I screwed Brett. In the same way I did Kurt Angle the other night.
Why would you do that?
For the money. I got a big check from Flair, and it was well worth it to me to do that.
You did that for the money?
Yes, I did. I needed the money.
It's unacceptable, Earl. As a professional, that's disgusting. On a personal note, as my friend, I don't even know what to say to you. But you gotta leave, Earl. You're suspended. I don't know what to do with you. Just please pack your crap. Get out of my sight, please. Just leave. It's totally unacceptable, Earl.
Champion, a perfect place, brother. You're the world champion. Think about it. TNA, the new TNA. And we
Did I tell you? Or what? Rachel came through. Oh, Rick, what do you think, huh? What do you think? Rick.
We good?
Rick, you ready to get this party started?
Are you?
Oh my God, are you ready to get this party
started?
started?
God. Right here, please. Oh, do you know who I am?
The great Ric Flair.
I'm the nature boy, Ric Flair, honey. Oh my God.
All right, that's your pick?
Oh, yeah.
These are mine.
Yes, we're ready.
Oh, I'm ready. Well, let's have a party, man. Tell a party.
The party's about to start.
Get my phone. I'll call.
Now.
Party now.
Now. Oh. I love it.
I'll tell you, I got to start hanging out with the champ, AJ Styles, and the Nature Boy.
Must be nice to be the TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
You think?
Mick.
Hey.
Oh, I've been looking all over for you. Listen, Bischoff, I know for a fact Bischoff's calling you in his office tonight, and you're my buddy and all, and I wanted to get you up to speed. It ain't looking good, buddy, and I'm worried for you, and I just wanted to see what you thought about it.
Well, what I think is you're a glass half empty guy, Bubba. Me, on the other hand, glass half full. I think it's entirely likely that Eric Bischoff and I will come out of this meeting with a much deeper, better understanding.
And what if not, bud?
You know, I drive a 2002 minivan. I don't owe anybody a dime, and I don't need anybody or anything. Either way you look at it, Bubba, the glass is still half full.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing professional wrestling's only Olympic gold medalist,
Every time it looks like Kurt Angle is going to regain the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, he runs into a roadblock. First at Genesis, it was Ric Flair. But then Taz last week, it was referee Earl Hebner who accepted a bribe. And as we just heard from Hulk Hogan, he has been suspended for unacceptable conduct.
Wait, Mike, now I'm getting word. Get this, that Hulk Hogan has now given Kurt Angle an 8-card stud qualifying match. That's big.
AJ Styles, our match at Genesis is a match I'll never forget. It was the greatest match of my life. That's why I'm confused, I'm disappointed, and most of all, I'm pissed off. We shook hands, AJ. We made an agreement that that match would determine who the greatest wrestler in the world was. That match would have been talked about for future generations. It's a match that you could have told your grandkids about. You disappointed me. You disappointed the boys in the back. But most of all, AJ, you disappointed these great TNA wrestling fans. AJ, you went from a hero that everybody looked up to a punk ass one night. And then this past Thursday, our rematch. The Earl Hebner screw job. I didn't see that coming. But do you really think that Ric Flair cares about you? He doesn't. He's using you, AJ. He wants to strip you of your innocence. Ric Flair is the dirtiest player in the game. Is that how you want your legacy to be? I have a qualifying match for the 8-card stud tournament. Which means when I win that tournament, it's going to be you and me one more time, AJ Styles. And this time, you won't get by the greatest wrestler that ever lived. Oh, it's real. It's damn real.
Well, one thing you can say is that Hulk Hogan is doing everything in his power to right the wrongs that have hurt Kurt Angle.
I mean, what else can Hulk do? I mean, I think Hulk did the right thing here by giving Kurt an 8-card stud qualifying match. That's another opportunity to become the #1 contender.
This is Hogan going the extra mile for Kurt. In spite of having that finger of blame pointed at him last week by Angle and, oh, did we mention spitting in his face?
You know something? When you came into my office a few minutes ago, you accused me of something that I wasn't guilty of. And I told you I'd get to the bottom of it, and I did. If it would have been 25, 30 years ago, no lawyers, no lawsuits, things could have been a whole lot different, brother. But that was then, and this is now. And as the leader of TNA, I function on a whole nother level, a total business level. And after what happened last week, when you spit in my face, that's unacceptable. And as the leader of TNA, if that ever happens again and you ever cross that line, you can consider yourself unemployed. Do we have an understanding?
First of all, Hulk Hogan, I apologize for what I did. It was unacceptable. I admit that. But Hulk, you have to understand, you came to TNA and you are leading TNA, which means everything that happens in this ring, you are held accountable for. I am going to apologize to you because what I did was wrong.
Thank you.
I think you got to give it up for both men, Mike, for Kurt apologizing and, more importantly, for Hulk Hogan accepting Kurt's apology.
The handshake between the two signifies that Hulk Hogan has accepted the apology. Hulk Hogan, Kurt Angle, they have an understanding.
Yeah, we're doing a bigger thing for business. Wait, who the hell is that? What?
Six-Pac.
You don't know what? Six-Pac?
Scott Hall.
These guys don't even work here. They don't even have contracts. What the hell is this?
And why Kurt Angle?
You got me. I don't know. Gotta get security out here or something to get these guys out of here.
What the hell is this all about?
It seemed like Hall and Six-Pac just picking their spots and dismantling Angle.
Ladies and gentlemen, moments ago, here on Impact, Hulk Hogan accepts the apology from Kurt Angle.
Yeah, and then just seemingly out of nowhere, what happens? Six-Pac attacks. And just a beatdown by Hall and Six-Pac on Kurt Angle.
Well, where did they come from? What's the story with Scott Hall and Six-Pac?
Well, they don't even work in this company from what I'm being told.
We are leaving. We are leaving. We already did what we came to do.
Hey, we heard you.
Okay.
All right.
We're just trying to do it. See you next week.
Damn right. You'll
see you next week.
Get the step. Let's go.
Taz, if you're trying to get TNA contracts, could you take a worse path than Scott Hall and Six-Pac have?
No, I don't think that's possible, but I'm a little perplexed. I mean, why Hall and Six-Pac zoning in after Kurt Angle? I don't get that.
That's the question that we all want answered.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following six-man tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing team number one first, from Santa Monica, California, Brian Kendrick. His tag team partners from Detroit, Michigan, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns.
Well, Taz, to me, this is a very intriguing and very interesting three-man team as the TNA newcomer Brian Kendrick joins forces with Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns.
Their opponents first from Los Angeles, California, Generation V.
Well, I'm telling you, this six-man matchup seems to be like it's going to be loaded with excitement and a little bit of exuberance. You think?
And their tag team partner from Brooklyn, New York, the TNA X Division champion, Amazing Red.
Props to the X Division champion. he retained at Genesis. That in spite of not knowing that Brian Kendrick was going to be his opponent.
Yeah, well, yeah, short look at this. Kendrick attacking Amazing Red right before the bell, and Kendrick made his debut. Shocking everyone. A surprise for the X Division title at Genesis, and you're right though, Mike. I don't know how Amazing Red was able to beat Kendrick. I mean, he didn't even know who his opponent was going to be.
Pre-match attack by Brian Kendrick, trying to send a message to the X Division champ, and this Kendrick is a loner, isn't he?
Oh, he's definitely a loner. I mean, even though, he's partners with the Motor City Machine Guns tonight, trust me, I know Brian Kendrick a long time. Brian Kendrick's about one thing, Brian Kendrick.
You see the dirty looks, the body language from Kendrick when the blind tags allowed the guns to come in. And here's Generation Me. They established their reps recently here on Impact with the win over the Motor City Machine Guns. Max and Jeremy, they have to prove that it wasn't a fluke.
Oh, I don't think it was a fluke. These two fellas here, these two young men, Generation Me, wait, cover. They are just something special. I mean, a tag team like Generation Me and a tag team like Motor City Machine Gun, to have both under our umbrella here in our company, TNA, that is pretty cool.
You break it down, it's almost as if they're mirror images of each other when you watch Generation Me and the Guns. Well, Shelley up the back, saving and crashed and burned in the corner. Quick roll up.
See how quick Max peeled that off, and here comes Jeremy. Now springboard, got caught. Now what?
Guns with a double team.
Oh my God!
What a kick right into his face.
You see, Jeremy's
low, saving cover, pin, no.
Just back arching. Shelley was arching like supining the spine. Oh, Jeremy, that was nasty.
Jeremy rolls through, tags in, X Division champ Red, avoids the contact, and snaps off the Hurricane Rana on Saban.
Look at Amazing Red is simply just that, our X Division champion. Pure amazement.
Series of kicks.
Uh-oh, watch out!
Speaking of kicks, super kick by Shelley. Saban up the back of his partner with the drop kick.
Right in Max's face.
And the grill of Max.
And now Shelley seems like this cohesive tag team work by the Motor City Machine Guns isn't done yet. Getting ready.
Yeah, they take Generation Me out.
Kendrick tagged himself. Kendrick's legal here, Mike.
Double team on Amazing Red by the Motor City Machine Guns. But Taz is right. Brian Kendrick is the legal man.
Oh!
What a stiff, what a violent
cradle.
Just beat the X Division champion.
Kendrick just picked up the poles that the Motor City Machine Guns left behind.
Kendrick!
That's what happened. Kendrick picked his spot, tagged himself into the match, and stole the win. I like it.
No cohesiveness?
No.
But it didn't matter. Brian Kendrick and the Motor City Machine Guns victorious, and Red may be knocked out.
Yeah, Red got bled. Wait a minute. That's the British Invasion music, obviously, and
why?
Well, who knows? I mean, the way things are going on around here, but... Oh, Mike, wait a minute.
Big Rob, he's got that feast or fire case.
For the X Division title, he's got an opportunity whenever he wants. You don't think?
And the position that Red is in, and being beat down further now by all three members of the British Invasion.
But did Big Rob cash it in yet? I don't think he did. Is he going to?
Big choke slam. Big Rob further laying out Amazing Red. It looks like he's going to cash in now. What did Magnus say?
He said, give it to Doug.
Confusing situation. We're going to get this thing resolved when we return to Impact. Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing Amazing Red X Division title defense against Doug Williams.
He retained.
So close. This is what went down during the commercial break.
Yeah, well, Brutus demanded that Rob give the X Division title opportunity to Doug Williams. I mean, Rob really had no choice, and here we go. Doug Williams against Amazing Red X Division title.
Oh, watch it. Rolling suplex, and the Chaos Theory gives him the win in the championship.
And new TNA X Division champion, Doug Williams.
The British Invasion picked their spot at the right time. Amazing Red was beat down a bit from just wrestling a match, a six-man match, where he was getting drilled. Next thing you know, we have a new X Division champion.
When it comes to Feast or Fired, it's all about the timing. The Brits cash it in. Doug Williams, the new champ. Big Rob, not too happy. And we are just moments away from Jeff Jarrett's first match in 7 months.
I think it's safe to say that Jeff Jarrett, on his way to the building here tonight, didn't think he was going to have to wrestle, but it'll be him and Mr. Anderson.
Will Mick Foley and Eric Bischoff be able to work out their differences? For the answer, our TNA cameras are in Eric's office.
You know, Eric, in an odd way, I kind of admire your gumption. I mean, I'm looking at that and I'm wondering, how did it happen? The Hulkster's not here. Level with me. Did you pay somebody to open you up? Was it a chair, Eric? Maybe you did it yourself, a little self-mutilation? Come on.
Mick, listen, you heard Hulk. We need to work it out. Work together, man. The past is the past. Let it go.
Can I take just one more stroll down memory lane?
Sure.
Take you on a little trip about 6 years ago. I guess my son was 3, and it was a child's birthday party. Not his, but he ended up dropping a deuce in the tunnel at Chuck E. Cheese.
A deuce?
A deuce. A number 2. A stool. A log. A piece of poop, Eric. While all the other children fled that deuce, one brave soul in an industrial slicker and a bucket of sanitizer went into that tunnel and cleaned up that deuce.
And your point is?
My point is, I would rather be that guy in that tunnel cleaning that deuce than working in this company for a guy like you.
I can understand how you feel, Mick, really, given our history and all that. And I respect it. I really do. In a way, I'm kind of sorry to hear that because, well, while you may not want to work for me,
I don't.
2 people who are very close to you do. Abyss, Jeremy Borash. So don't forget, Mick, I have their careers in the palm of my hand.
You wouldn't.
I would. You know I would. So you think about that, Mick. Might want to reconsider. And have a nice day. You follow me. That's what you're paid to do. See you, Mick.
I love it. That's my favorite song all of a sudden. We're not gonna be working. Like this, like this, like this.
Whoa. Welcome to the party, Pickle. Do it, champ. Do it, champ.
Oh, yeah. Which one of you ladies want a shot at the title tonight? This is what it's all about, isn't it?
Hey, we're off for 30 days. Woo, woo, woo,
and we're going to need it, right, Rick? After tonight, we're going to need it.
Well,
can I come too?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get to that. But a couple things first, Rick. Congratulations. You know, Hogan and I are stuck with you. You must have a great attorney.
I do.
And you were smart enough to have your contract signed, sealed, delivered before we took over. We're stuck with you. Congratulations.
It's a good thing.
Very, very, very smart on your part.
He's a smart man. He just said I was smart.
You are smart.
You've never said that about me before.
But here's the bad news. This is the Hogan-Bischoff regime. And while you thought you had 30 days off, maybe plan a little vacation, I got some news for you. And your ladies. I would be planning any trips if I were you, because Against All Odds is coming up, and under this regime, everybody has to be ready 24/7. So you might want to rethink your travel plans.
The champ. Yeah.
He is.
Don't worry about him, ladies. You're with the champ. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get back in the mood. Come on. Don't let him kill our party.
Here they come. They're on their way to the ring. Get ready for Jeff Jarrett versus Mr. Anderson. It's our Impact main event, and it's next.
Now you look at Mr. Anderson, you think of a couple of words like cocky, brash, overconfident. I also look at him as someone who's successful. Big upside right here with this man.
When Hulk Hogan labels you as someone with unlimited potential, in fact, the potential to be World Heavyweight Champion, a lot of people would feel that collar tighten because of the pressure, but that's hardly the case for Mr. Anderson.
Well, if Mr. Anderson's ever feeling pressure, he doesn't let you see him sweat. My man has no confidence problem, trust me.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you, he weighs in tonight at 235 pounds. He hails from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Mr. Anderson.
His opponent from Nashville, Tennessee, Jeff Jarrett.
Well, after all the fanfare, the ballyhoo, the music, the spotlights, the mic drops, the intros for Mr. Anderson, the entrance of Jeff Jarrett is in stark contrast.
Well, seems like Eric Bischoff kind of making Jeff Jarrett start at the bottom of the ladder, I guess, huh?
It's all about that Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff regime here in TNA. I think in Eric's mind, Jeff Jarrett starts on that bottom rung. Like everybody else, he's got to prove himself, and I'm just being informed by the truck that Eric Bischoff had Jeff Jarrett's music pulled.
And while much respect being shown by our TNA faithful for Jeff Jarrett, and definitely, if that's the case, as you're saying, I mean, Eric Bischoff putting Jeff Jarrett behind the 8 ball. And I'll tell you, music's very important. When you come out to your ring music, it kind of gets you in a groove. It sets the tone for you mentally, kind of gets you all pumped up and amped up.
Gets that adrenaline rush, doesn't it?
Not the case here tonight. I mean, as far as the music with Jeff Jarrett.
Now remember the circumstances of this match. Jeff Jarrett, the meeting with Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff in their office. The fact that Jeff has not competed here in TNA in some 7 months. He asked them for some time, maybe to work off the ring rust. But I think Eric is looking at this as a real gut check.
You're not kidding. I mean, knock off ring rust, and that's not a way to give a guy a quote-unquote the proverbial tune-up match. Mr. Anderson is not a tune-up match, if you know what I'm saying. You know, like I said earlier, Jeff Jarrett showed up here tonight, and I think it's safe to say that he did not think he was going to have to wrestle. Nevertheless, a top TNA star like Mr. Anderson.
And at the same time, Jeff Jarrett never wanted to back down from a challenge, an opportunity that's been presented to him by Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff.
Well, I mean, look, Jeff Jarrett's a very proud man. No doubt about that. And he has a lot to be proud of. But you got to be careful here not to let your machismo get too far ahead of you with someone like a Mr. Anderson. He's crafty himself.
So that's the key. Use that adrenaline from the fan reaction to get rolling at the start of the match, but don't let it overwhelm you.
Yeah, I would think that's a pretty good game plan if I'm Jeff Jarrett. And nice, it's a basic shoulder block. Get Jarrett, get his momentum going here a little bit. Again, a long layoff from competing. And he's going against someone who's in total ring shape like Mr. Anderson.
Series of shoulder blocks from Jeff Jarrett as he takes offensive control here in the opening minutes. And he's got Mr. Anderson totally on the defensive.
Well, Jarrett has the 12th man in his corner. Our TNA fan base here in the Impact Zone, big time behind Jeff Jarrett.
Mr. Anderson cuts off. Jarrett, big shot to the back.
Yeah, this is where Mr. Anderson is most deadly. Once Anderson now starts getting that confidence up, he starts getting you going a little bit. And he just start talking smack right in your face while he's beating you up. Makes for a rough night on a Thursday.
I don't think there's anybody in TNA that talks smack like Mr. Anderson. I mean, throughout the entire match, he's in your face.
He's like that in the back. He's like that in an airport, in a rent-a-car. I mean, I know it's kind of a long time. Mr. Anderson's always just talking trash.
Nice reversal by Jarrett. High hip toss takeover.
Jeff Jarrett, consummate pro to consummate veteran, realized the momentum was shifting towards Anderson. Jarrett shut him down.
Caught him with the drop kick, and then the running clothesline takes out Anderson to the floor. Here it comes, the Jarrett strut. He's feeling it.
Jarrett's looking good.
Jarrett, the driver's seat. Can he continue to prove himself against Mr. Anderson? And we are back on Impact. This is the continuation of our main event. Jeff Jarrett against Mr. Anderson. Shoulder first right into the post.
Yeah, Anderson had the wherewithal during the break to just turn the tides on Jarrett. We talked earlier about Anderson talking smack. I gotta tell you, I personally like it. It's a good way to get in the guy's psyche.
And while he's talking smack to Jarrett, he's rifling off those repeated rights to the head and to the face. Oh! He just drove his hand right into the steel steps.
You see right there, Mr. Anderson breaking the count, avoiding the count out. Smart.
Early on in this match, Jeff Jarrett on fire, showing little signs of ring rust. Taz, as this match progresses, we are seeing the complexion change and the tide turn in favor of Mr. Anderson.
Well, absolutely. I mean, we're definitely seeing the...
Dropped him down right on the hammerlock.
We might get the win right here, Mike.
Watch it. Here's the pin.
But again, that pride, the pride of Jeff Jarrett, able to kick out. Just imagine what's going on in the shoulder and the arm of Jeff Jarrett by that attack by Mr. Anderson.
To reiterate, Jeff Jarrett came to the Impact Zone tonight, not even expecting to have a match. Eric Bischoff, Hulk Hogan, in the meeting with Jeff Jarrett in their office, said it's gut check time.
It's 7-month layoff, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Jarrett has not been in the ring competing for 7 months, and he's in there with a top star in his prime like Mr. Anderson. Wow, that's tough.
Oh, Jarrett mounts the comeback, but then charges in, and Anderson catches him with the boot. He's stalking him.
Watch out. Oh, a flying armbar by Mr. Anderson. Jarrett's just about done.
Can he put him away? Rolls him over into the pin. Not enough.
You got to wonder from a cardiovascular standpoint, not just ring rust, but being in ring shape. You know, it's, if you can go on a treadmill and run in a street, do whatever you want to do, you know, elliptical work, whatever. It's nothing like wrestling night in and night out. And Jarrett has not been doing that. And that's why I think we're seeing this control by Mr. Anderson. Top wrist lock right now. It's a real nasty maneuver. Tear apart your elbow, your tricep.
As Mr. Anderson continues to beat down on Jeff Jarrett, a final reminder immediately following tonight's Impact. It's TNA Live, the post-game show. Check it out at TNAWrestlingLive.com as Jarrett gets back to his feet. Series of shots to the midsection. Oh, the shoulder block by Anderson. That's the answer. Into the pin.
That's what makes Anderson so impressive. Something as simple as a running shoulder block. He knows that Jarrett's got a messed up shoulder, thanks to Anderson, so he goes for a cover with a sense of urgency after a shoulder block.
Mr. Anderson drags Jarrett into position. Headed up to the top rope. That look in his eyes.
Jeff Jarrett able to get out of the way. Can Jarrett get to a vertical base and turn the tide?
Here's his opening. Can Jarrett take advantage of it? Again, you see Jeff Jarrett feeding off the crowd.
We're just seeing that pride of Jeff Jarrett ooze off his body.
Jarrett fights through the fatigue, answers with a series of shots, and another right hand to the jaw. Series, here comes Jarrett.
He got caught, Mike. Oh, look at this, Jarrett countering out of it.
Mr. Anderson going for the mic check, blocked by Jarrett, who caught him with a knee.
Look at Jeff Jarrett, he's looking good.
Jarrett attempted the stroke. Instead, just when Jarrett went for the stroke, the low blow by Mr. Anderson. And the referee never saw it. He got the 3 count. What a gallant, what a courageous effort, even in defeat, by Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, no argument from me on that. Jarrett had a hell of an outing. Mr. Anderson was just too much.
This is great.
And the winner of the match, once again, Mr. Anderson.
You know, a moment ago we saw Eric Bischoff, and I wonder if Jeff Jarrett passed Eric Bischoff's gut check test, Mike. That's what I wonder. I don't think Anderson's done, by the way.
Not by that. Look at his eyes with the double sledge outside. Assault on Jeff Jarrett continues from Mr. Anderson. And as I watch this match unfold, you've got to ask the question, would the result have been different if Jeff Jarrett would have had time to prepare for this match?
Well, I don't know the answer to that question. But it definitely could have been, Mike. I mean, I'm just, you know, it's kind of rough to watch someone here in TNA to the level of a Jeff Jarrett and what is being put through here.
Zero sympathy from Mr. Anderson, as you can expect. Jarrett to his feet, only to be laid out with the mic check.
Jeff, it's going to be a long, hard climb to the top of my mountain.